Hello, my name is Simon Edgoose and I'm here to show you what you can do with the Yamaha DTX700 kit and Cubase AI5 and how you can control Cubase in Cubase remote mode. So what I have here, a standard DTX750K kit on an Oak Custom setup. And to my left, I have Cubase AI5 set up on the laptop. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can control Cubase from the front of the DTX700 module. So Cubase is a program which allows you to effectively turn your laptop or your computer into a fully spec'd recording studio. It's a very powerful DAW or digital audio workstation. And you get a version of this on a CD in the box when you buy a DTX700. When you've installed Cubase on your laptop, you just need to go to the Yamaha website and download some special drivers, and then that will allow the two items to talk to each other. When you've done that, and that is the hard part, you just need to make two slight changes to the module and the computer. So we need to make sure that the DTX700 is sending all the MIDI information out of the USB socket. So I do that by pressing Menu, then Utility, then MIDI, and just checking that the MIDI in-out is set to USB. And on Cubase, I just need to make sure that the MIDI in and out ports are set to DTX700 port 1. And the module and the computer are just connected with a single USB cable. Very simple. So now I go into Cubase remote mode. So I press Shift and Menu. The screen changes and says Cubase remote, and I can now control Cubase from the DTX700. So if I turn the knob, I can select different channels. I can move the cursor forwards or backwards, go to the beginning, and turn the click on and off. So that's all there is to it. So let's do some recording. And I simply press the record button. So when you've finished, you have the MIDI performance that you've just done on the computer. Now this is MIDI, not audio, which means I can correct it after the event. So if I double click on the MIDI information, it now brings up a screen where I can edit my performance. I can change notes, I can move notes, I can make notes louder, quieter, I can delete notes, or I can even copy whole sections, which I'm happy with. And when I've done this, I'll have my perfect performance. Now, I'm using an Audiogram 6 audio interface here. And if you're using a good quality interface like this, then you can also record other instruments. I'm just using the sounds from the DTX700 here. But if you have VSTi libraries in your computer, you can use those as well. And also, you can record other instruments. So if you want to record vocals or bass or guitar or keyboards, you can do that all through the Audiogram. Very, very simple. When you've got the performance you want, you can re-record the whole drum track back into Cubase, and then you have your finished track. And then you can burn it to a CD or upload it to a website. The Yamaha DTX700 and Cubase AI5, very simple, very powerful, very Yamaha.